Are you interested in making some investments? Are you expecting slightly falling, flat, or slightly rising prices of a certain underlying asset? And would you like to minimize the risk of losing your capital at the same time? Well, the Phoenix Note might be just what you're looking for. With the Phoenix Note, you acquire a bond whose value is based on an underlying asset, such as a share, a basket of shares, or an index. Thanks to the certificate, you no longer have to buy the underlying asset, and you don't have to pay any sales charge either. You receive a coupon payment on each observation date over the entire period, regardless of the price of the underlying asset. With this investment, the period is set, but it may be terminated prematurely under certain conditions. An early repayment can be made if the price of the underlying asset is at or above the defined repayment threshold. This check is made on each observation date. Thanks to a risk buffer, you don't participate directly in negative price trends, but you don't participate in steeply rising prices either. You can also have your invested capital repaid early. Now let's look at the two possible scenarios during the term of the certificate. Scenario 1. The underlying asset price is above or at the repayment threshold on the observation date. Your invested capital is now repaid early, plus a coupon payment. The certificate terminates early. Scenario 2. The underlying asset price is below the repayment threshold. You receive a coupon payment and the certificate continues to run unchanged. At the end of the term, two scenarios are again possible. Scenario 1. The underlying asset is quoted as being above or at the barrier. The amount you invested is repaid, plus a coupon. Scenario 2. The underlying asset is quoted as being below the barrier. You receive a coupon payment, and repayment is made at the current price of the underlying asset. In this case, you bear the capital loss, as the certificate only buffers falls in the price of the underlying asset down to the barrier. If you buy the Phoenix Note, you need to be aware of the following risks. The Phoenix Note buffers falls in price only down to the barrier. Falls in price below the barrier result in a capital loss. You also bear the reinvestment and issuer risk. If you want to sell the certificate before maturity, you will also bear the price change and liquidity risk of the certificate. To sum up, you should buy the Phoenix Note if you think there's going to be a sideways movement in the price of the underlying asset, and if you want to benefit from coupon payments, while your risk is being buffered at the same time.